Tommy, what are your final thoughts, please, sir?
Is it live? Is it live? Big Stevie Cool here on Tuesday, the 9th of July. Are we live though? That is the real question. See, I don't understand this gimmick where you have to wait till the wee line goes across. So I don't really know if people are even witnessing this. No, see, it's not live. Like, that's how you know it's not live. But it's doing that. It's doing that. House of the Dragon there. Now it's live. And then I'll get the notification. There we go. And make sure, guys, if you want, you can click join the membership. Be a good move for him. That's what I'm talking about, Cameron Crooks, right? So you've been in the chat 20 odd seconds since this stream started. That's channel legend status right there, son. Alright, that's what I'm on about here. On this Tuesday morning, we've got a rain floating about everybody. But what about the transfers? What about them? Is there anything happening? Not really, to be perfectly honest, but we'll have to wait and see. Maybe something can happen, right, Rangers? So, yeah, we'll go into it. Let's see. You're the king, Stevie Boy. I'm the king. I'm the king, everybody. Got my fantasy team to sort out for tonight. Who's actually all entered the Fog Football Fantasy League for the Euros? Because someone could be on the verge of £100. Right, sign in with Facebook. Come on, I know how to play. I know how to play the game. I played the game. I played the game. It's time to play the game. I know you take it. Roy Mccrorie overhyped because he was a Rangers man. Celtic fans don't hang about either, to be fair. Just over a minute and a half in, and we're into Big Stevie territory here, right? Musiala, no. Carvajal, no. That guy, no. Granit Xhaka, boom. Right. I'm getting rid of Harry Kane. I don't even know why I've included Harry Kane in my team, to be honest. He's picked up 17 points. Position. Memphis Depay. What will you see? It's the cult of person. Fuck, I'm picking Mbappe. Mbappe's got to do something, isn't he, Troops? You know, it's talk. It doesn't matter when we play our home games. As long as we win our games, we can do it. We can do it for Ibrox for a while. Can't we, though? Some people won't be able to do it for it. You know, but some people will argue that, you know, it's not at Ibrox, so it's not really home games, but even if you do get the allocation that goes your way, I think it will be used as an excuse. Are they really letting your mob in the National Stadium? It might be. Right, I need to pick my midfield here. What's that music all about? That music, Diddy music. Xavi Simons, get the fuck out of here. Right. Danny Olmo, what a player. What a player, what a mighty fine player. Right. We win. That's all that matters. That is all that matters at the end of the day. But we need to wait and see what the hell's going to happen there. Oh, yeah. Fuck off. What am I doing? It doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that, Eric? It doesn't work like that. Right, you're a wee jobber, Diddy, man. Right. Goalkeeper. Oh, boom. -8 points. So I'm trying to pick my fantasy team here, everybody, which matters so much at this stage. I lost 8 points there by picking my team. Got an entire Spanish midfield. Who plays the day? France. So make subs are done. So Spain. Right. Tio Hernandez. Iron Bruce sizzling away. Right, now it's time to talk transfers, all that good stuff. So Robby never showed his true potential at Rangers. Hopefully Kilmarnock brings it the best in him. Absolutely. We'll take a wee look at that article. So, I mean, it looks like it's going to be a 2-year deal. 2-year deal to get the job done. And it looks like he's leaving the Dutch training camp. Rugby Park boss Derek McKinnon's on a lookout for a new number one. Will Dennis obviously returned to Bournemouth. I think it'd be a very good signing for Kilmarnock. And I wish Mccrorie all the best. I think he's a really good goalkeeper, you know, not for the level that he's at. And I think he'll be a very good signing for Kilmarnock. I can see him producing quite a few wonder saves to keep Kelly in some of those European ties that they'll be getting flung into. That's for sure. But right, that forced the club to look for a replacement. Jack Butler and obviously Liam Kelly in there as well. Now, Mccrorie flew to the Netherlands yesterday as part of Clermont's Rangers squad, but Kelly are hopeful to complete talks in the next 24 hours. So, why didn't Kelly just put the bid in before? What's that all about? What is that all about, man? That should have been relaxed, everybody. That should have been relaxed. So Hamza Igamani's joined up, but see, in terms of signings coming into Rangers, there's not really a lot floating around, and there's not much happening on this Tuesday afternoon. Now, Esed Alkmaar have expressed an interest in signing Sam Lammers from Rangers following his loan spell at FC Utrecht. So Lammers, I don't know. No club really wants to pay the money for Lammers. A lot of talk is, well, if we get Lammers in, we're going to use that money to sign what do you call him? What do you call that guy? What do you call that jabroni? I can't even remember what you call that guy. Kenny McLean. Kenny fucking McLean. I just don't understand Kenny McLean, to be perfectly honest. That signing makes no sense to me. But we'll have to wait and see how it goes down. Captain Baldwin leaves Ross County. I think we're going to be signing him. Right. So, Connor Goldson. I think it's about time we took a wee look at that. Right, Rangers news. What about this Connor Goldson? Rangers Link Championship captain. Now available just as Cop and Alters transfer course. Who's that? Chris Boyd says Clermont needs better than the 4.5 million man. I'm going to assume that's Cyril Dessers. I don't really know who else it could be. Kenny McLean, everybody's laughing about Kenny McLean. I think that's definitely justified. The guy is a wee bit mince. Hold on, I seen a big news article about Connor Goldson, and now all of a sudden it's not happening. Yeah, here we go. It was on Ibrox News. I find it, so we'll read it. Just be like an Kieran Doyle, done absolutely fuck all, wasting money if we get Kenny McLean. I agree. I totally agree with that logic. Somebody walking past in a car there on the TV. Obviously, I can't see when somebody's walking past in a car, right? So, Connor Goldson, here we go, right? Exit update. I don't want notifications. Right, Connor Goldson exit update. So, Birmingham City likely to hold a degree of interest in Connor Goldson, but that won't be necessary see them make a blockbusting move for the Rangers, man, according to the Birmingham Mail. The Birmingham Mail, everybody. So they reported on their website 8th of July that the Blues would have to take into consideration the potential transfer fees and wages to bring the 31-year-old to League One this summer. Someone said that League One's got a £10,000 cap on wages. If that is the case, how do they sign Connor Goldson? I'm not really too sure. It'd be a nightmare. Imagine the board unfeeling to Clement as big money signing as Kenny McLean. That is the stuff nightmares are made of, everybody. DL2 Modder, I'd take Goldson to Birmingham right now. So would I. Hell, I'd make him walk it, to be honest. But on top of that, there's an expectation a bidding war could emerge following this defender's previous links with Al Attafik. I mean, it actually goes back to say that the links with Al Attafik was on April 24th. On April 24th, the league was still alive. So, fuck me, how long ago was that? Competing with those sorts of sides is unlikely to appeal to Birmingham. Previous reports from north of that border had suggested the Blues had ready to spend big money to try and tempt Englishmen south this summer after a difficult campaign under Clement. Yeah, that's a bit. I mean, will he go to Birmingham? I mean, he's the wrong side of 30, as everyone's putting it. As they looked at, he's the wrong side of 30. Could you not argue that the wrong side of 30 is like? Could you not argue that the wrong side of 30 is like late 30s? Even though I guess you say the right side's like the late 20s. But anyway, it's all about your view on the life, wishful thinking, that man. Yeah. Kenny McLean played every game for Norwich last season. Player this year. So if the price is right, I would sign him. Davy Hutchinson would sign him. See, McLean's a weird one. I think if it was a free, most people would change their mind. But the fact that it's not a free, pretty much everybody doesn't really want Kenny McLean. And I can understand why. I can understand why people do want him. You know, playing every minute in the Championship doesn't appear to be injury prone, but he's 32. You know, not going to get any better. That's for sure. Tav can fuck off to Saudi. I agree. Birmingham can't afford Goldson. I also agree. There's a lot of stuff that I agree with here in this chat. Definitely, but Tav, I mean, there's no actual links with Tav in here anymore. I mean, I can type them into Google. Most people can type them into Google, but the point is, not much is actually happening, to say the least. Let's see here. James Tavernier. He's absolutely pish. We want to sell him for deal. Now, there is no actual links with the guy. If you go on to Transfer Market, there's not one club that's linked with him. His highest market value was 10 million in the Europa League campaign. See, that seems to be a trend, doesn't it? Every time we go through a Rangers player, their peak seems to be that Europa League period to the final, which makes sense. You know, does make a bit of sense. At the end of the day, a lot of appearances. Challenge Cup. Canny Iron Bruce sizzling away like King Aegon in House of the Dragons. Hagi, what's going on there? Don't know what's going on with Yanis Hagi. Apparently his agent would pay for him to leave Rangers, but he doesn't necessarily want him to leave Rangers, so he needs to make up his mind. Is what EFAG need to hurry up and sign him. They do, but what are they waiting on? What are all these people waiting on? Come on, the start to this window's been so fucking flat, man. There's nothing happening. We're just sitting here waiting on something, but in reality, waiting on nothing. Like, what are we doing? You know, I go live pretty much every day, and it just seems to be the same regurgitated shite. Not that I don't mind talking about shite, but there's nothing. There's nothing exciting. You know, where's the links? Where's the bids going in for recognised strikers that we all know? Nowhere to be seen. I was in work the other night watching the Portugal-France. After my shift in the colleague room, another Celtic fan told me he'd take Hagi at Celtic. Couldn't believe what I was hearing. Hagi's not that bad. But, again, would you take him at Celtic? You know, would he fit into the Celtic midfield right now? Probably not. But Rangers, you know, we're kind of decimate in that position we kind of need. There's no reason to sell Hagi for Rangers. You know, you keep him, you try one more year with the guy. If it doesn't work out, get rid of him. It's a bit of an unknown. He hasn't had a proper chance since his injury, and before that he was great. So what are people? I think some people get short-term memory loss. Yanis Hagi before his injury was really good for Rangers. I don't care what anybody says. He was. Clubs in Italy want that Aberdeen striker Mioschi. Was it Rangers Milan or something? Can we not turn Italian and get a wee bid put in there? You know, absolute fucking mess is what that is. Ryan Jack. Ooh, Ryan Jack on his way back to Rangers. Nope, I'm only joking. Probably half the chat shat themselves there. Half were a jubilate it, man. Let's see. Yeah, so Ryan Jack's actually been rejected by Standard Low Hedge. He'll probably struggle to find a club, won't he? Because it's his injuries. Now, he has been linked with a move to Dundee. I can imagine Ryan Jack playing for Dundee. What about Alban Ramadani? Oh, I rate Ramadani. Albion Ramadani. Yeah, well, it doesn't look like it's going to happen anymore. It kind of fell through. Neil Lennon put his boot down. Jack's apparently been linked with Dundee FC. Dundee FC, yes, he has. The former player is looking for a new club after spending 7 years. Why am I reading that? I know he spent 7 years at Rangers. I just went into Sonin mode and looked at it. Neil Lennon. Where you been, Caden? We all know it. Neil Lennon doesn't want Rangers to sign anybody from his club. I'm kind of glad though. The guys like were cost Rangers near like 8 million. Come on, look at the league, our own league. There's players in here, strikers that can be signed that would guarantee goals. What are we waiting on? What are we waiting on? What are we waiting on? Neil Francis Lennon, son. Right. Wait a minute. So where's Rangers' ambition? Yeah, we're not per serious. Well, is it ambition? I agree with is Rangers' ambition, but I don't think not signing a guy for the Cyprus League or wherever the fuck he's from. I don't know. Is it the site? No, it isn't the Cyprus League. Where is it? Where is it? What league is it? Is it the Romanian League? It is the Romanian League. You know, fucking Rangers are depressing me right now. No communication between the board and the fans about the whole situation at the stadium, and it's just a mess. Money talks, bullshit walks. Is that why Rangers are mute in mouse mode? Because money talks. There's a wee joke like that coming, but yeah, Rangers need to. Rangers have spent more money than Celtic this summer, though, Caden. So you know, money talks. Where's Celtic's money? Why are Celtic not putting any bids in? Everybody, huh? Why is that not happening? We need to know. We need to know. I need to know. I need to know. I don't need to know about Celtic. I'm just saying though. Rangers, factual information. Rangers have spent more money than Celtic this summer. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What in the name? What's happening there, brother? Testify. We're settled, Stevie. Don't make us about Celtic. Stop being obsessed. I don't really want to talk about Adam Adair going back to Celtic. That's a full football job here. I'm not obsessed. Lol. Yeah. I think he will, though, probably. But no money's being spent on that side. So who knows what's going on there. But Rangers' ambition, right? 18th years. 19 minutes in here. Right, well, starting about Connor Goldson here. It will be interesting to see how Kilmarnock utilises the centre back next term if he isn't able to move him on. Yep, if the Light Blues are desperate to sell the Englishman later in the summer, maybe their asking price or valuation could drop and entice Birmingham into a deal. If not, this may be a link that doesn't quite go anywhere. But see, how much do we think Connor Goldson's worth? You know what I mean? That is the question. Baldwin has joined Northampton. Right, time to check Twitter again. Not that the news is drying up. I think we're going to go half an hour of the day. That's 10 more minutes away. 1.5 million. Let's see here. Jesus Christ. See, when you see scrolling through Twitter, troops, it's not a pretty look. What's going on there? We're taking our time, Cameron, instead of making punts everywhere for exhausted players. Taking your time. You're bricking it, Caden. You know the title 56 is coming home to Rangers. That's what's happening. Isn't it, everybody? Is it? You know, that draw against Ayr, Celtic didn't look too good, did it? They looked pretty mince. Rangers went to draw one each way. We probably got beat. You know, goalkeeper. The Celtic do need a goalkeeper. Here, we video this morning about that over at Fog Football. We update on the Celtic goalkeeper hunt. I'm not going to talk too much about the Celtic goalkeeper hunt here. 15 viewers. We're down 3 viewers for the 80. Everybody. What a goal for Ivan Toney in training. I just clocked there on Twitter. Right. What else is happening? Get your questions in because there's no other news. So any questions, I'll answer them right here, right now, because I see how happening. There's nothing happening, troops. Take your time. Take your time. I'm fucking wrecked, man. 1:30 and I'm wrecked. 1:30. Take your time. Wee bit of banter in here. Tell you what, you're not the only two to comment. There's been a few other people commenting. Who's buzzing for the start of the season? I was thinking about going to what's it even called now? The Premier Sports Cup, or is it the Fireplay? Is it the Premier Sports? Right. What Premier Sports Cup on Saturday should Big Stevie Kill go to? What match? Whoever comments the first one, I might go to. Well, I might pick my own. I was thinking about is it Montrose? I think Montrose play Motherwell on the Tuesday games. I might go to that. I don't know what to do. You've got your season ticket polished off. Take your time. Has anyone got? So on Fog Football, I'd probably do. You know, cover that game, whatever game I went to. What game? Actually, you know what? Well, how we look at it right now, because Rangers news. Rangers news. I see how happening. There's no Rangers news, everybody. So on Saturday, we job on the grass. Yeah, come on. We're just about 10 months behind on our stadium work. It's not that bad. Yeah, I don't really want to talk about it. So, Dumbarton against East Kilbride. Who would want to see that game? Falkirk, Dundee United. That could be a better game. Queen of South Aberdeen. That's a no-go for me. Not a chance. Stenhousemuir, Bucky Thistle, Elgin City Hibs, Peterhead, Queen's Park, and Athletic, Inverness, Bonnyrigg Rose against Dundee, Forfar Athletic against Livingston, looking like January. Yep. Forfar Athletic against, I've already read that. Spartans against Dunfermline, Brecon City against St Johnstone, East Fife Morton, Motherwell, Embra City, Partick Thistle, Montrose, Stirling Albion, Raith Rovers, Stranraer, Ross County. There's a lot of games. A lot of games. Which one should I go to there? Of all those games that I read, everybody. That's a point for you to cancel the season. Use are at it. Oh, fuck off. Come on. The season's never getting cancelled because of this. Not a chance. Not a chance, everybody. The season's going ahead. You know? None, Stevie. Go to the pub. I know, but think about bringing some, kick the season off in style with a wee flog at one of the Diddy teams in the pyramid over on Fog Football. I think I go into the Tottenham Hearts game as well, but I don't know. There's too many games to fucking get to be honest. 30 quid a ticket, by the way. Guess it's cheaper than Rangers United, which I'm pretty sure is sold out the last time I looked, or else I could have went to that. I was like 58 quid a ticket for a friendly. But again, people having to go to Rangers, it's more like a joint production thing, isn't it? I don't know who set the prices. Imagine you were slagging Dundee last season. Now look at you. Yeah, you know what? Dundee's, I think Dundee's was worse, right? Because I think it was. I was going to say I think it's avoidable. This was avoidable once Rangers knew these parts wouldn't be here. All they had to do was cancel. Be like, right, we'll just delay it to next season. I don't see what delaying this to next season. But we don't need to postpone games though. True. It's just a bit of a mess, isn't it, guys? Though Rangers not knowing, John Bennett sitting there, other people just sitting there. We're not really too sure. I'm just swinging back inside here. Rangers jacket behind me because I'm going to need that to walk the dog because it's pissing down. 3.5 minutes to go. We're going to end this at the half an hour mark. Super chats, greatly appreciate it, and I'll pay the fuel money to drive Connor Goldson down to Birmingham. There we go. There we go. They're loving the meltdown, JJ Celtic. You live later, mate. I think I'm at the cinema later. But I could be live before I go. I don't know what time all that's at. I might go live on Fog Football. I don't know. There's just not much news. I mean, I love going live, right? And once the season starts, it'll be much better doing lives because there's actual football to talk about. But, it's the news has been dry the whole summer. At least you had the Euros on for a bit to spice things up. But the Euros has been awful. I thought the first couple of games and days, it was like, oh, this is brilliant. Wee summer tournament. Big match, John Cena. 5 moves are down, but then the moves ran out and the games just turned to wank. Not good. Not good at all. Definitely not good. But as for Connor Goldson, 1.5 million was mentioned earlier. What about for Connor Goldson? Is it going to happen? Glastonbury, we bring it to you. No. That's what's going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, everybody. Right, we've got 2 minutes to go. Get your questions in. Final 2 minutes. The 2 minutes. 2-minute countdown is beginning. All 26 England players train before the semi-final. Oh my God. They need to lose, England. England need to lose, everybody. Spain or France? Spain are going to win. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if France won, but I kind of would be. Madrid fan wearing Spanish top says France will destroy Spain ahead of... Imagine... that's a bit weird, isn't it? I feel they're going to sneak through. Can you imagine they end up winning the whole thing, England? It will be fucking soul-destroying. Not prepared. Pressure? What pressure? Pressure. I've just snapped my toe there. Pressure is for tires. You're a great Rangers manager and football manager. Yeah, as long as England don't win the Euros, never hear the end of it. Yeah, we won't. We won't hear the end of it. I wish I could sit here and say, no, England's tomorrow, Bobby. I wish I could sit here and say, oh, England aren't going to win the Euros. But, I mean, they're 2 games away from winning it now. You know what I mean? So it could very easily happen. But they're playing awful, right? But they could just play good for 2 games. We beat Spain and France are playing shit. So I think that tells you all you need to know about England's task ahead of them. And also, forgetting about Holland. You're 12 points behind Celtic. You're doing a great job. I was like 28 points behind Celtic in my last season there, the third season. Do you feel the English would lap it up? Yes, big time. I think they would. They have been regional tournament, and that's what's shit, right? If they were out against Switzerland and Slovakia, the meltdown would have been glorious, right? It would have been fucking fantastic. I think if they go out now, I still think there'll be annoyance and a meltdown per se, but it won't be as bad as what it would have been if they got beat against Switzerland, especially Slovakia. Oh man, I hate when the social and FM start judging you. Yes, I need to play Football Manager later. Transfer records, fee records getting broke, selling fees getting broke. It's a good save, my Football Manager save, and Ibrox upgrade as well with no delay. Just one stands close to my Football Manager save to extend the stadium, everybody. But anyway, we're past the 30-minute barrier. If are Celtic still top? Yes, they're. I won the first season, but then Celtic's on 2 in a row, so they're 2-1. Hopefully the Harry Kane effect will work and they won't win anything. Hopefully. That's where we're going to end this stream. I'll probably be live on Fog Football later. If there's news, it'll be covered today. It's just a bit slow, everybody. But until next time, peace.